Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to Spirit of Justice. Previously, we had a little chat about Nana, Rayfa's missing ninja nanny, which was very curious, and also caught up with Albie and Shadow. The pup had managed to get into the palace grounds through a hole that only a child could fit through, which is very curious indeed. And then, well, the royal guard of Kuriin started chasing Apollo and Athena under the belief that they have the sacred orb, which they do, but thankfully the entire gang managed to converge in the sewers and then into Dirk's old law office. And here we are with Dats. We're speaking with him. We need to show him the photo of Jove Justice, Apollo's birth father. Well, maybe blood father would be more appropriate to say. At any rate, let's continue, shall we? But before we talk about Jove, how about Nayuta? Dats, wasn't Nayuta once part of the Defiant Dragons?
Yup, Yudi was a rising star in the Resistance. He vowed to fight for the cause through the legal system. Said he'd become a prosecutor and gave Inga and Garan the smackdown they deserve.
But now he's...
Yeah, a puppet of the Garan regime. Not only that, but now he's gonna prosecute his own dad. It doesn't add up.
I wonder what happened to him.
Me too, but if I had to guess, I'd say Garan has some serious leverage over him.
Wow. That's exactly my theory. Leverage? Like what?
Wish I knew, but it seems like Dirk knows. I tried to press him about it, but he wouldn't say.
Come to think of it, Dirk did say... Nayuta is suffering? Yes, he knows the rightful state of Kuriin's legal system. But something forces him to bend to Garan's will, and it's tearing him apart. If that's the case, I bet Nayuta doesn't really want to go through with Dirk's prosecution. How about this photo? Dats, I wanted to ask you about this picture.
That's a picture of your pops that Dirk found. And he had a heck of a time tracking it down. He said he searched all over for it.
Why? Why would he go through all that trouble?
Dats, please tell us everything you know about Apollo's dad.
Do you know what my biological father was like?
Dirk once told me about him. He was a modern minstrel, walking the world and making music in his travels.
This file also has some information on your real dad. It says he died in the blaze at Queen Amara's residence 23 years ago.
That's right. Dirk had invited him over. Dirk's the kind of guy who can become fast friends with just about anyone. And it seems your pops was like that too, AJ. They hit it off at a bar. And the next thing you know, Dirk's asked him over to play some tunes.
And then the place went up in flames.
Yeah, Dirk had just stepped out for a sec when the fire broke out. Apollo, you were there too, but you were still just a baby.
I remember hearing about that when I was little.
Yeah, it was a crying shame. Your pops just happened to take you along that day. So you were there with him when the fire broke out. But Dirk risked his life to save you.
It's like Dirk's done nothing but save me all my life.
All your pops' stuff got burned up, including anything that could have helped us identify him. All we knew about him at first was his stage name, Jangly Justice or something like that.
Oh! Is Jove Justice a stage name? Wait, if the... Does that mean that Justice is not Apollo's actual intended surname? Oh, okay. Huh. I did not see that coming.
Dirk did everything he could just to dig up what little we know now.
What about my mother? Do you know anything about her?
Phoenix? Phoenix, you're here?
Say something, goddamn you!
All we know is she was traveling with your pops. But that day she was off doing something on her own.
So then she probably didn't even know my father had been with Dirk, huh?
But she must have been desperate to find you and your father once you'd gone missing.
No doubt, but the Queen's assassination threw the kingdom into chaos. The police were so overwhelmed they were probably hardly any help to her. We searched and searched till our legs gave out too, but we never found her. And with your father's stuff all burned up, we had zero leads, not even a photo.
So that's how I became an orphan.
Yeah, who knows? Maybe your mom read about the details of the fire in the newspaper. Maybe she figured you died along with your pops.
Wow, I had no idea you'd been through all that, Apollo.
Phoenix? Phoenix. I love you, man, but come the hell on. Tell him. Please. Ah. Oh, this is upsetting. Yeah, I guess we've looked at everything.
The mark of the dragon. That's the symbol of our group, the Defiant Dragons.
Dirk has the same mark tattooed on the palm of his hand, right?
Yep, and I've got one too.
Really? Where?
On my heart.
Oh, you mean metaphorically? Like you're ready to die at any time for the cause or something like that.
You got that right. Dead or alive, I'll always be a Defiant Dragon.
That's about this file. Can you help me figure out which pages are the most relevant?
Yep, sure can. Got the whole thing memorized. See this page? It's definitely worth a look.
As the son of the terrorist Dirk, Nayuta was expelled from the royal family. The idea that the sins of the father are visited upon his children is deeply rooted in the minds of the Kurainese people. That's so unfair.
Oh, that's right. Prosecutor Sadmati was part of the royal family, wasn't he?
Yep, but he was expelled after that whole thing with Dirk happened. Must have gone through hell once he entered the legal world, though.
Because of the whole "the sins of the father are visited upon his children" thing.
Yep. In the eyes of the people, Dirk is not only a traitor to his kingdom, he's also the terrorist who assassinated the previous queen. So as his son, Yuri no doubt got the cold shoulder at every turn.
That must have been really hard on him.
Yeah, the ties between father and son aren't something you could break, even if you tried. No matter where he went, he was probably labeled the son of a criminal. But despite it all, he made a name for himself through blood, sweat, and tears. I mean, just look at him now. He's a star prosecutor working cases around the globe. He's become a hero, the pride and joy of Kuriin.
Now that's the new Nayuta I know. Super smart and never willing to give in. He must have studied and fought like his life depended on it to get to where he is today. Huh? Oh. Dirk's father? What? So then you believe me. You believe in my son's innocence. Believes here. Hi. Your poor son, imprisoned for a crime he didn't commit. Let's petition the government for his release and a declaration of innocence.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm forever in your debt.
Huh? Who's that?
Hey there, Mrs. Inmi. Hard at work, I see.
Yes, I have my own battle that I must wage. After all, there are many who suffer under the Defense Culpability Act.
Mrs. Inmi, please don't forget about our case, too.
I won't. I will look into it as soon as I am able.
What's Mrs. Inmi doing here?
She's lending an ear to all those suffering under the regime's wrongful accusations. A lady whose husband's been imprisoned, parents whose son's been falsely charged. She's helping all those types of people.
So she's trying to help the revolution along, in her own special way.
Yep, and thanks to her, more and more folks are coming over to our side. All the people who've been unhappy with the regime have been waiting for just this chance. And they're starting to speak out in support of us.
The people are responding, and a grassroots movement is growing. Dirk's dream of revolution may finally come true.
What should we do about the Founder's Orb? We'll probably run into the Royal Guards again the moment we leave this place.
Well, we can't stay here forever, so we'll have to think of something. I've got it. Why don't you hold on to it, Dats? It should be safe here, right?
You can count on me. I'll get back to you in time for tomorrow's trial at the Hall of Justice.
Nice.
What now, Apollo?
Well, we've got a handle on what happened 23 years ago. Maybe we should pay Dirk a visit. There's something I want to show him. I'll join you. I want to talk to him before tomorrow's trial. Maybe I should wait here, then. We'll attract undue attention if we go in too large of a group. Fair enough. Edgeworth, I hate to see you go, but I love to watch you leave. Hey there, son. Come to see your old man again? Hi, Dirk. Guess they're done questioning you. Yeah. You'd think Nayuta might have cut his old man a little slack, but no. He really laid into me. Seems they're really keen on recovering the Founder's Orb. When I wouldn't tell them where it was, he confiscated what few possessions I had left. Wait, Dirk's not wearing his attorney's badge. They even took that from him? Ugh. Anything to see here? No. He confiscated all of my prized jailbreaking tools. What did you expect? I mean, no prosecutor in their right mind would let a prisoner keep stuff like that.
Did he take your attorney's badge too?
No, I thought it strange, but just when it looked like he was going to take it from me, he changed his mind. I wonder why. Indeed. I find it hard to understand anything he does these days. Probably a bit of sentimentality. Your Kura-Ini's attorney's badge. You've worn it all these years, even though all the lawyers are gone. Yes, because the Dragon's Eye is the embodiment of my creed. To show the world that a dragon never yields, huh? Hey, Dirk. Why do you still wear your badge? You're not a lawyer anymore, right? This badge is my heart and soul, son. I'll never stop trying to realize my dream. Not until my very last breath. A dragon never yields, right? Oh, that was Nayuta. Okay. Exactly. Nayuta, Apollo, I vow to restore Kura-In's legal system to its rightful state one day. I want to pass on to you a world where you can live free from the fear of tyranny. He was always saying stuff like that to the two of us. Nayuta, Is the reason why you didn't take Dirk's badge because you still remember those talks too? I really hope that's what it is.
Son, would you keep my badge for me?
Are you sure? I can't take something so important to you.
That's exactly why I want you to hold on to it, Apollo. I'm placing my fate in your hands.
All right. I'll make sure it stays safe. Now let's show him some stuff. Any extra thoughts on this?
That's the only remaining photo of your father. Take good care of it.
I will. I'm just surprised to see it after all these years.
I had a tough time tracking it down and retrieving it. It was taken by some European tourists who just happened to be watching your father. I had one of my men go to Europe to look them up and ask whether we could have it.
You went through all that trouble?
I did, so don't go losing it or anything.
I said I'd take good care of it, didn't I? Get that shit laminated. Whew. I found this in the tomb. Look familiar?
Oh, that's...
Dirk?
Where did you find it?
Down between the monk statues in the tomb. Is it yours, Dirk?
Oh, it's something I bought.
Why is he suddenly acting all awkward?
I wonder when I lost it. Let's have it. It's very important to me.
Of course. I'll just make a note about it for future reference. Interesting. Huh. What is he hiding? If he bought it for Queen Amara, his wife, that makes sense, but... Apollo, remember how Inga said he had someone dear to Dirk? Why don't you ask about that? Oh, right. I'll give it a try. Before we do that, though, I want to present some more stuff.
Is that for me, son?
No, I was just wondering if you knew anything about it.
What? You came to visit me and you didn't even bring a present.
I'll take that as a no. Oh man.
What do you think of this photo?
Oh, nothing. Okay.
I prepared that myself. Use it well.
I'm surprised you were able to gather this much information.
It wasn't easy. After all of the evidence from the assassination was lost in the fire. And the newly installed Garand regime was in full control of the media. Every lead I tried to follow led to a dead end.
So then how am I supposed to solve this case?
You'll figure something out once tomorrow's trial is underway. After all, no one's looked into this assassination since my last trial.
I hope I can turn things around enough to snatch victory from the jaws of defeat.
Careful with that. Don't go showing it around town. You'll be branded a rebel.
But I'm not a rebel.
Don't be ridiculous. You're a member of the Defiant Dragon simply by being my son. Or did you think that dragon tattoo on your rear end was just for show?
What? You have a tattoo on your butt, Apollo? Let me see. Relax, Athena. He's just jerking our chains again. I knew he was, but there was like a 0.1% chance it was true.
My attorney's badge. You don't see those around here anymore.
Wait, I made a mistake. Hold on. Oh, wait, do over. 1 second. One second. Not reading this. Hold on. I have made a horrible, horrible mistake. Wow, this is going on a while. Spam. Go. Come on. Oh, this was not worth it. Okay. Do over. You're a lawyer. My attorney's badge. You don't see those around here anymore. It's not exactly something you can wear publicly, is it? Yeah. And if you did, people would jeer and throw things at you. I've had tomatoes, cabbages, even eggs thrown at me. I wonder what the egg of a war badge looks like. Probably crazy. That sounds awful. But at least they didn't throw rocks. True. Plus, if you were good at catching things, you'd have the start of a good meal. What? It's true. An hour's walk can yield all you need for a nice big hot pot. Dirk, I'm sorry I never knew how bad things were when you were raising us. That's really funny. What did the minister mean when he said he had someone dear to you in the palm of his hand? Who was he talking about? Huh? Nayuta seemed to know, but he wouldn't tell me anything. Well, I've no idea, so... Well, he obediently followed his every word after he said that, so it seems to me the minister was in close proximity to someone you really care about. Someone you really care about that isn't Nayuta? Wait, don't tell me. Is there a new lady in your life, Dirk? What? No, don't be ridiculous, son. The love of my life was Amara, but she's gone now and there will never be another. Ah, my bracelet! Wait, does this mean... Dirk, have you really not met somebody new? Whoa. Yeah, it's probably gonna be there will never be another. Unless it's she's gone now, that'd be ridiculous. Oh. Oh! Did he stop rubbing his chin? But she's gone now? Hold on. Oh, wait, no, he's just alternating. Yeah, okay, the chin rub is not dependable. Oh. Hold on, I think his other arm was twitching a bit during she's gone now. The love of my life was Amara. What? The hell is that? Sweat pouring through the clothes and robe? Huh.
Gotcha!
Dirk, you can't fool me. You tensed up when you said, but she's gone now. And you unconsciously moved your arm, causing something to press up against your jacket. Oh, that makes sense. Oh. How did you do that? Oh, so that's it. You're hiding a woman's photo up your sleeve. You don't have to keep secrets like that from me, Dirk. You're an eligible bachelor now, but you'll introduce her to me at some point, right? I keep telling you, there's no other woman. Fine, and let's see it. What are you hiding up your sleeve? It's just this. Satisfied? Huh? But that's the pendant we found in Amara's tomb.
See? I wasn't trying to hide anything.
Okay, Amara died 23 years ago. How old? 14. I want so badly to say that Rafa is actually the child of Dirk and Amara, but the timeline does not match up whatsoever. Why'd you tense up? Dirk, let me take a look at that.
No!
Hey, what's this button for? Whoa! It's a picture of Dirk and some lady, and she's really young looking too. Dude, are you into younger women, Dirk? Dirk, you old dog, you got yourself a younger lover.
Will you stop with this nonsense? This is Amara before she died. If you look closer, you'll see that I was younger too.
Hey, you're right. Oh, that's no fun. Wait a second, haven't we seen this woman before? Now that you mention it, isn't this woman the same as the one in the pendant's photo?
Take that!
The woman in the pendant is also the one in this photo.
Apollo, where did you get this?
From the safe in Inga's room.
Apollo, if this is Queen Amara, it had to have been taken at least 23 years ago.
But that's just not possible.
Yeah.
I just noticed the same thing. Here's why this photo couldn't be 23 years old.
Dude, what is going on?
Take that!
So, at this point, I am an Ace Attorney veteran. Is that fair to say? It definitely is. I've played all of them. I'm nearly done with the last one, and I gotta say, across all the games, I don't think there has been a single case where I have been so utterly baffled by so many things. I feel like ever since this began, I have never had both feet planted on the ground. I am off balance. I have no idea what's going on. It is a splendid feeling. Like, damn. Take a look at the law book. It has the mark of the Divine Dragons branded on it. But that mark didn't exist until after you started your revolutionary activities, Dirk. So this photo must have been taken after Garan came into power. And that didn't happen until after Amara was assassinated. So then, how could Amara even be in this photo? Wait a second. That would mean that Amara is still alive?
Ugh. Looks like you found me out, son.
Wait, so it's actually true. Dude, that guard in the background is having the most interesting day of his life. Okay. Yeah, alright, I'm pretty confident now that that baby is Rafa. Wow, that makes so many things so very convenient and removes a bit of drama, but, wow, I guess Apollo has two sisters. How about that? Huh. I mean, assuming it's, Yeah, of course it would be Dirk and Amara together who made Rafa. Ah. Dirk, what do you mean Amara's still alive? I thought she'd been... I'm sorry, my cat just attacked me. What are you doing, you little dude? Oh, you're so cute. Dog. Oh, sweet kitty. I thought she'd been assassinated.
So did I. But it seems she made it out alive, only to be held captive by the Goran regime.
Why would they do that?
When I fled from the law and went underground 23 years ago, I heard some shocking news from a Defiant Dragon spy.
Okay, now he's attacking my door. He wants out. Okay, be right back. No more distractions. Okay.
I heard some shocking news from a Defiant Dragon spy. There were rumors of Queen Amara being sighted in the palace.
In the palace? Those rumors turned out to be true.
Yes, I snuck into the palace to see for myself. She was confined within the grounds, but otherwise she was as fit as a fiddle.
So then, the sarcophagus in the tomb, it's empty.
Yes, that entire tomb is one big charade. Goran had it built to stage Amara's death.
So we're not going to be cursed by her vengeful spirit. That's a relief.
She was being held under virtual house arrest. So I freed her, and we made a run for it. This photo was taken back then.
Look at how they're both grinning from ear to ear. Huh? There's a fingerprint on the metal part. Oh! I did not see that! I guess Dirk must have left it by accident. I don't know. Oh, Mr. Sadmati, I want to hear all about how you ran away with Queen Amara. I'm surprised Amara agreed to run away with you. I mean, Goran must have told her that you tried to kill her.
I tried to convince her that I wasn't the one who set the blaze.
And she believed you.
She said, and I quote, "I shall accompany you so I may ascertain the truth myself." She always was a tough one to read.
So when did you lose your eye? I bet she was thrilled you came to her rescue, Mr. Sadmati. To be set free by your beloved, it's like something out of a fairy tale.
Yeah, well, there was no happily ever after once Goran's people caught up with us. They took Amara away to who knows where. I snuck back into the palace and searched high and low for her, but to no avail. They probably moved her to some remote mountain prison or the like.
Dirk, does Nayuta know about this?
He knows she's his true mother. I told him as much.
Wait, is that why Nayuta is following Goran's orders?
Most likely.
So then, do you think that deep down he doesn't really want to prosecute you?
Well, he's not one to show his feelings.
Yeah. Wow, okay, my god, yeah, okay, so if Nayuta knows that his mother, Amara, is alive and is being held hostage and he's being blackmailed for her, well, extorted more like, then by extension, he knows, therefore, that Dirk is guilty of no crime. He's innocent, he did not kill anyone. Well, insofar as the Amara incident is concerned. When it comes to Inga, maybe that's up in the air as far as Nayuta is concerned. But yeah, I get. I've spent this whole game hating Nayuta's guts, but I guess the man's been forced to act as strictly as possible and not let any other element of his personality show. Just becoming a loyal drone with no thoughts and just strict by the rules and just kowtowing to all of Kuriin's whims for his whole life. And I guess that's his excuse. Ugh. Damn it, I can't believe I feel sorry for him. I can't believe I feel sorry for him. Oh no. Ah, god damn it. Okay, fine. Fine, game, you won me over. I like Nayuta now. Well, maybe I should wait until I meet the real him, you know? And lately, I've had no idea what he's been thinking. Apollo, we need to grill the queen about Amara when we have the chance.
I was wondering about something. The little baby the lady's holding. Is that Prosecutor Sadmati?
Not necessarily, it could just as well be me. After all, we're only 1 year apart.
I don't know. I mean, the kid in the picture is too cute to be you.
Let's settle this by asking Dirk himself. Dirk, about the cute little kid in this photo. Is that me? Huh? What are you talking about?
See? I told you it was Prosecutor Sadmati.
Huh? Oh, I see. Well, either way, it's not you, son. So then, if it's Nayuta, it was taken when he was about 1 year old, right? And that would mean you ran away with Amara around 22 or 23 years ago. You're pretty good with numbers, son. Impressive. You're such an awful liar. Huh? What kind of answer is that? That's 100% Rafa. Before you go, son, there is something else I need to tell you. Something important. What is it, Dirk? I've never seen you act so serious before. So what's this something important you have to tell me? Listen, son, even if you manage to prove me innocent tomorrow, I don't have long to live. What? Huh? What are you talking about? What I mean is, I can already hear the Twilight Realm calling my name. There is no escaping death now that it has sights set on me. What? Is this another one of your jokes? I wish it was. You can't fool me, Dirk. Huh? That's strange. Why isn't my bracelet reacting? Are you sick? It's something like that. So you're not joking? I'm afraid not, son. Sorry. Isn't there a cure? Or at least some sort of treatment? Unfortunately not. Not for what I've got. If you need some kind of surgery, I'll work hard until I can pay for it. So, please. It's too late. There's nothing more to be done now. But you always say a dragon never yields, so why are you giving up now? Apollo, I'm sorry. I really am. I don't understand. Why is this happening, Dirk? Why? Listen, Apollo, I've got a favor to ask of you. Would you keep quiet about this? I don't want my fellow dragons to find out. They'd lose all hope if they knew I was dying. Would you do that for me? Of course. Why is this happening now?
Just when I was finally starting to feel like you really are my... I thought that this time we'd finally... But now... Damn it. Why? Apollo.
Listen, son, I don't have much longer to live. But I'll never let them execute me. Not before I finish what I need to do.
I know, Dirk. There's no way I'm going to let them prove you guilty. Before he goes, I'm going to turn back time by righting the wrongs that have been done. I'm going to restore Dirk's freedom. And return a real smile to Nayuta's face. I'm going to win this case, I just have to.
Son, I have one more big secret.
What? There's something else you've been hiding from me?
I'm afraid I can't tell you what it is. I'd be betraying a certain someone if I did.
Huh? What's that supposed to mean?
Forgive me. You'll just have to find out for yourself. That's the only way.
I don't understand, Dirk.
Apollo, in court tomorrow, you may find yourself faced with a truth that is difficult to accept. But I know you, and I know you can handle the truth no matter what it turns out to be. I know that because I believe in you. You're my son, after all.
Dirk, what is he talking about? Wait, he's not going to reveal that he actually is the killer, is he? Looks like we've run out of things to discuss. Apollo, are you okay? I'm fine.
Ow. Whoa! Okay, that actually kind of scared me a bit.
Free him now! Release Dirk! What's going on out there?
Sounds like the party's getting started without me.
Huh? It's coming from the temple. Let's go, Apollo, and take a look.
Well, later, you goddamn legend. Okay, I need to see. Nothing, okay. That guard. Oh man, what is going on in his head?
Whoa, what is all this?
Ow, ow, ow! Let go, will ya? What are they? Huh? Well, look at that. The people are coming to take their courts back.
Don't hold back, men! Arrest them all!
Anime. Yeah.
Whoa.
Dirk belongs to the people. Give him back. Yeah. Where are you holding him?
Quiet down, you.
They have my big sister too, but she didn't do anything wrong. Ouch. Ouch. Stop pulling my hair. Release my son. Release him now. Ah, stop that. No biting. This is really something. And it looks like Dats and Mrs. Hinmi are leading the charge. You unenlightened fools. Do you honestly think this will change anything? Yudi! Why do you keep serving that witch Garan? Ah, it's... Hey, Nayuta! You again. What's going on here? It would appear that the insurgents are fanning the flames of rebellion. But I never thought it would grow so large. However, they will all be under arrest shortly. Reinforcements are almost here. They'll be arrested?
just for protesting. They are aiding and abetting a criminal by seeking his release. Her Eminence, Queen Garan, has ordered they be arrested and judged en masse. But weren't you once a member of the Defiant Dragons too? How can you go along with this? I am simply following the orders that Her Eminence has handed down. No, it can't be as simple as that. Listen, Nayuta, there's something I want to talk to you about. Hey, you're not getting away this time. We need to talk. I see there is no reasoning with you. Very well, then, speak.
Well. One moment.
Look at all these people. They've got the whole temple surrounded. And it looks like Dat is fanning the flames. The police are going to really have their hands full with this many protesters. This whole thing is like a powder keg waiting to go off. We should keep our distance for now. There sure are a lot of temples around here. In fact, it looks like most of the buildings around here are related to Koreanism. Mr. Wright stayed there the entire time he was here, apparently.
Yeah, we've seen this. I'll just skip it. Did you know your dad's a lawyer?
The putrid-minded lawyer seeks information from me.
Come on, throw me a bone here.
I think not.
Well, aren't we stingy? Yeah, fair enough. Nothing new in terms of showing stuff to him. Alright.
Nayuta, do you really have to serve as prosecutor on Dirk's case? I mean, prosecuting your own flesh and blood. It's just not right. Again with this drivel. Your ethical standards are not the be-all end-all of the world around you. I'm not getting into another debate with him. Nayuta, did you know that Dirk is sick? What? He apparently doesn't have that much longer to live. If found guilty, he probably wouldn't even make it until his execution day.
Who said that?
What are you talking about? Knowing this, are you still prepared to send an already dying man to his grave? Well, Enough with the Zen monk act, Nayuta. Tell me how you really feel. Mr. Justice, each person is born with a role to fulfill, and I must fulfill mine. Well, I'm not convinced that taking Dirk to trial is a part of your lot in life. As for why you've been at Garen's every beck and call, I think I might have the answer. Nayuta, you know the truth about your mother, don't you? About how the former queen is still alive and being held somewhere. So Dirk told you, did he? Yes, it's true. My mother was spirited away to some remote corner of this kingdom to keep her safe from harm. Safe from harm? But Dirk said that the Garan regime is holding her captive. No, they are keeping her safe. So you don't know where Amara is being held? I only know that it is some secluded hideaway where visitors are not allowed. I have heard she leads a simple life akin to that of a monastic disciples. Sure sounds like she's being held captive to me. Listen, Nayuta, aren't you really doing the queen's bidding because she's holding Amara captive? And this whole thing with Dirk, you know he didn't really kill Inga, don't you? Dirk doesn't have much longer to live, so I want to help him however I can. This time, it's our turn. You could have been killed. But you risked your life to save us. Why? What a silly question. What father wouldn't risk his life to save his own children? Nayuta, Apollo, don't you ever hesitate to call when you need me. Understand?
It's our turn to help Dirk however we can. What you speak of is futile. Let it go and move on.
You know, didn't I say... Maybe I only thought it and didn't say it, but I swear, earlier in this playthrough, I was like, yeah, that phrase he keeps saying, let it go and move on, what if that's a mantra he tells himself? I think if I did say that, I nailed it.
The guilty verdict, the hopelessness, you must resign yourself to it all. Clinging to a false hope now will only serve to magnify your future despair.
So thoughts like that is how he's coping, huh?
So let it go and move on.
Damn it. Alright, I really like Nayuta now. He's so tragic. Oh, this sucks. As in, his situation sucks. I'm glad I like him now.
Nayuta, are you really going to just roll over on this? I've no more time for idle chatter. I must prepare for tomorrow's trial. Now, if you'll excuse me... Apollo, I sensed a whirlpool of emotions coming from within Prosecutor Sadmati just now. Anger, shock, bewilderment, and an icy sorrow as deep and dark as an abyss.
Yeah, I picked up on that too. Looks like Dirk really won't be the only one who will need my help tomorrow. I think it's about time to pay Queen Garan another visit, and ask her about her sister Amara. Damn. Damn, okay, wow. What a tidal wave. Ooh-wee. Dude. Wow. I am foreseeing? Like, okay, if I was writing this, and I had written up to this point, you know what I would be steering this towards? I would have the court be a battle first to free Nayuta. Get him to acknowledge that Queen Garan is probably the true killer. Probably this sick, evil mastermind who's just been... make Nayuta understand and accept that he's been used and that it's not fair, not right, and that the way that his mother, Amara, has been treated and the way his father, Dirk, has been treated, it's just been monstrous. His entire life has just been tortured away from him by Queen Garan. If we can shatter this Zen monk persona around Nayuta and get him to expose his true feelings and want to team up with Apollo to take down Garan, like... Yeah, okay. The Defiant Dragon members have tattoos on their persons. Dirk has his tattoo on the palm of his hand. Nayuta has this weird black band thing cloth covering his palm that I've been wondering about this whole time? Oh, that thing's gonna be taken off and he's gonna show us Mark and he's gonna reach out the towel. It's gonna be hype. Ooh! I need that. Dude? Okay. No, dude. Okay, if... Usually, I'm okay at managing my expectations, but if this hype stuff I'm talking about does not happen, I will be sad. Oh man, I'm getting like secondhand hype from something I just imagined, but I need this to happen. The brothers must unite. Oh man. Like damn, the way that Nayuta has just been throttled and chained by Garan, it makes what Manfred von Karma did to Miles Edgeworth look like nothing. And that was pretty awful in itself. Oh man. I might just be walking away from Spirit of Justice thinking that this is the best Ace Attorney game. At the very least, it's equal in quality to the great Ace Attorney 1 and 2. At the very least, bare minimum. But if they really nail this, and I guess if the DLC case is fun too, yeah, I'd be very charitable to this. This is just hitting so hard for me. I love Dirk. I love this family dynamic. I love the intrigue involving Kurain in total. The entire nation, all of it. The Defense Culpability Act and how it twisted the actions of Tarust and Believe. The way the lawyers are treated, and Dirk and the rebels and the Queen and this false royal family, and how Rafa has probably been a victim to all this too. Oh, it's so engaging. It's so nuanced. And it all makes so much sense to me. It's so clear and... man. Well, I suppose next time I'll have a little chat with Athena, take a last look around, then go speak to Queen Amara. Queen Garan, sorry, Queen Garan, and honestly, yeah, I'm pretty sure we'll move on to trial real soon, but that's fine. That's fine. We'll probably manage to get through the first divination seance, and I say first because, mark my words, before this is out, we're gonna see the perspective of Jove Justice. Wait. No, oh no! No, we can't! That's right, it came up this time. Jove Justice is probably his stage name. Oh, we don't know his true name. Ah, crap. That is a wrinkle. Ooh. I can't remember the last time I was this excited to go into a trial phase. Hot damn. Well, I'm Zephyr the Jester. This has been more Spirit of Justice. Thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll catch you next time. So until then, please take care.